Hello, everyone. Oh, I forgot to move the mic. 1 second. Hello, everyone. I'm Faded Oasis. Thank you for tuning in to my stream here on twitch.tv/Faded Oasis or watching the VOD on youtube.com/@Faded Oasis. Why is my camera blurry now? Is it because I did this? It's probably because I did that. Today's a Lego stream, as you can see. It's Maker Monday. Hi, Molly. How are you? Congrats on that first. Where's my camera? Here it is. I'm gonna deactivate and reactivate. Still blurry. Can I configure video? Haven't done this in a while. Alright, where are... Oh, right. This camera doesn't have focus controls because it's from like 2004. This is all we get. Okay, this is how it's gonna be. Hi. I patiently wait for stream to start to claim first as my tradition. That's not the intended, but okay. That is a great camera from being from 2004. Yeah, it was expensive at the time. Actually, no, this would have been from 2008. Right after I graduated college. My group of friends who wanted to keep playing Magic while we were no longer at college decided to get into webcam Magic. And we tried with the webcams we had at the time, and those were crap. So this is the second... Oh, no, wait. I bought a webcam for that. It was a 360p webcam. And you could not tell what was going on when pointing it down at a desk. So then I bought this one. This is a actual HD webcam. I think it's only 720p. Hold on. I'm gonna... If I go into properties here, does it tell me? No, it doesn't tell me what the default resolution is. What if I custom? Oh, I broke something. Okay. Actually, you know what? What if I'm gonna copy this, paste it again. I'm gonna make myself real big for a second. Transform, reset. That's it? Is this not an HD webcam? This isn't an HD webcam. This is a 480p webcam. This is the full extent of this webcam. But I only need it for a face cam on these scenes, so 480p is fine, right? Let's get rid of this. I thought that... Oh, this must be the first one I bought then. It wasn't a 360, it was a 480p. It was this one. And we had a lot of trouble reading cards. So I think Google Docs was new at the time, so we made a shared spreadsheet where we just kept track. We all wrote what cards were in play, so we could refer to that if we couldn't tell from the image. It was a mess. Also, there was no... In 2008, there was no shared video call software where you could have multiple people sharing their video. It was just one-on-one voice, one-on-one video calls. So we found a program that was like specialized for, I don't even know what it was for at the time, but it was like super specialized use, and they had a free trial if you weren't no a free, it was a free license if you weren't a business, or if you were a business, you had to email them to obtain a license and probably pay a lot of money. Uh, and we were just some idiots playing Magic over webcam. That software later turned into telemedicine, like do one-on-one voice calls with your doctor type situation. Uh, and we kept, and they didn't stop us from using it, so we kept using it. And every time I got a new hard drive or a new computer or whatever and needed to re-download the software, I had to go to this website that changed every single time I had to go there, because it was a few years between. But it was like, okay, now what are you pitching this as? It's no longer like corporate use software for meetings. Now it's for healthcare. What if I'm using this for personal use? What if I'm not a doctor? It was VC, yes. Thank you. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, that program, they've been trying to pitch that as a whole bunch of different things. But hey, in 2008, it made great multi-person video calls. Anyway, I'm building an enterprise here. I used that for telehealth with the doctor years ago. I'm sure it's still getting used. But yeah, that's what we used, and it's just been amazing seeing, like, every time someone had to go to the website to re-download the software, it's like, okay, everything's different about this website. It's no longer pitching to the same clientele. Alright, anyway, Star Trek. I've been watching some Star Trek Next Generation Season 1 when I have the time. I haven't had a lot of time. There's a lot of episodes in this show. Let me do the saucer separation. There's a lot of episodes from Season 1 that the plot is someone from the ship is sentenced to death on a planet. Like, that's the main plot line for probably 8 episodes that I've seen so far. Just everyone goes down to the planet, and oops, someone is now guilty of some crime and has to be put to death. And the Enterprise or the captain needs to say, like, but what if you didn't kill them? Alright, move this carefully. Alright, you can see we've got bags 20 and 21 in front of us. This is where we left off last week. I didn't go over the whole thing. I've got the beautifully built and complete drive section. And I've got, like, the shell of a saucer section. But I do have the nameplate. You can see on the top down here. The nameplate there, complete with typo. There's a little shuttlecraft in what's going to be a shuttlecraft bay. And then this hole is, I'm pretty sure this hole is to lock the saucer to the drive section, because the plus there lines up with a plus hole in that. And I think I remember seeing something that there's going to be a second shuttlecraft there, and that's going to be like the key to unlocking them. But I'm going to set this aside and we're going to open bag 20. And actually, I should probably keep bags 20 and 21 separate, just for ease of getting pieces, probably. Okay. Are these the same pieces? Yes. Alright, so I guess I can combine some of them, because this is a lot of tan 2x1s. And actually, I'm seeing pieces from each bag that are the same. So I'm wondering why they were separated. You know what, I'm just going to combine the rest of these small pieces because it doesn't matter. Alright, screw it. Everything in one big pile. Alright, we're building 2 of these things, so I need 2 of these and 4 of these. Where am I on the camera? I'm nowhere on the top down. There I am. I need a better place to put things. I need to take the drives. Actually, I'm going to take the drive section, put it over here. I need a spot on this desk. Could fit there. That was my chair, not the model. Alright. That's there, and I'm not gonna bump into it. That's so much more room. So I hope everyone's Monday's been good. I had a nice chill Monday. I did not have work today, as in the US it is a national holiday, Martin Luther King Day. Although a lot of people still work today, because a lot of companies don't treat it like a holiday. Even though it's a federal holiday. But anyway, I didn't have to work, so I spent the morning sitting on my couch, drinking tea, playing video games, and watching someone play Return of the Obra Dinn for the first time, which was great. I love that game, and I love seeing people play it and come to the realizations that you have to come to in that game. Hold it like this so you can see what's going on. Then realized, oh crap, I should probably get groceries and stuff like I normally do on Monday. Didn't realize it had snowed over the weekend, so I cleaned off my car, got to the grocery store, got everything I needed, came back, and as I'm trying to get all the groceries out of my trunk, I grab one too many things, lose my balance slightly. My shoe hits the curb behind me and I accidentally kick off my shoe, and then my foot in just a sock goes right into the snow. So it's building 2 of these? Yes. Yeah, it said ×2 at the start. And it's going to say ×2 at the end as well. Yeah, cold foot. So I'm like, okay, great. I've got all these groceries in my hand. My shoes on the ground, not on my foot. I've got a wet sock. I guess foot goes in shoe, try to get inside as fast as possible. So that was not as fun, but you know, that's fine. You know what? I'm gonna crop this differently. Because you don't need to be seeing all those pieces up there. Where's my thing? Thread cap. Yeah. Let's go like there. That's the bottom of the camera. There we go. That'll work. Other than that, today has been entirely uneventful. The weekend was nice and relaxing too. There we go. It did say ×2, right? It didn't, but I guess we're not done with it yet. Yeah, we're not done with it yet. Okay, set these aside. There we go. All right, so we got these. Okay, so these go sideways under it. All right. Can do. There we go. All right, what do we do with these now? big old bricks. Here's one. Here's the other. And a whole bunch of L's. There were 6 in the small bags, and there are a few in the large bag, probably bag 21, which is weird. But hey, I don't know how they run the factory. Alright, I'm just gonna get all of them. Alright, we'll make a plus sign on the bottom. This, and then that whole thing goes on one of these. Looks like it lines up like that because there are two pips in the middle, and then 2 more long ramps. Those line up. So we got this weird gap in the middle, but that's fine. All right, do the same thing again. Give this brick all the L's. Then it goes on here. And that goes on here. And then 2 more big ramps. What do we do with these? We're not done. All right, we found more L's. So we put a gray 1x1, and then one of these yellow 1x2s that have 2 hooks on it. Then a tan 1x2, and a red corner circular tile. Okay, do that again. There we go. I'm just realizing this shouldn't be... I think I need to adjust my camera in the physical space at some point. Oh, no, I'm zoomed in, that's why. I'm like, this shouldn't be all the way here, but that makes sense. Alright, so I've got 2 of these, and these go on the ledge that we made with those L's. And then I'm sure we do the exact same thing in reverse. Yep. You missed me building these little fiddly bits that I put on the side here from step 117, and now I've just finished the opposite side bits from 118. You've literally not missed anything else. Step 119 is easy. Put a big half octagon plate. Where's the other one? Here it is. Alright, get some blue 3x2s and a lot of gray 4x2s. These look like the shorter ramps. Yeah. There are two sizes of these ramps. And if you're just looking for them, it's a little hard to tell the difference. Oh, we also need the like 1x2 ramps for the other side. Those are in the small pieces pile. What are we doing with these? They just go right on top? No, they're going on bottom. We gotta flip it. Blue tab goes on this black piece here, so this extends all the way to that one. All right, perfect. I should actually probably switch to this view. And there we go. Oh, put them on. Absolutely, can do. All right, so these go this way. And where? Okay, I see. Does it just sit on this long gray piece here? I think so. Yeah. Okay, so these, all 6 of these black pips and these 2 blue pips are actually connecting here. That's how wide this thing is. It doesn't even fit on camera. Yeah, this thing's pretty wide. Alright, put that back. What's next? 2 of this thing. Alright. Let me go to top down again. Oh, I added this green border around my face because I noticed that the border from between where this camera is here and where this camera is here, it was kind of hard to tell what was going on. Does this look good? Is the green too eye drawing? wanted to make it the same as the background purple, but that looked very weird. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this shade of green. Looks alright, cool. I did it like 10 minutes before stream because I was looking at it. I'm like, that actually doesn't look great, huh? So I just threw this together real fast. It's really just a color source, so it's not like it took any huge effort, but alright, lots of these gray 2x2s. Vertical 2x2s, I guess. Alright, this is gonna go past the bottom here because it's starting here. Okay, just barely past the bottom. There we go. Alright, one of these, two of these longer ramps. 3x2 and one 6x1 in the darker tan. Go. So I assume these are going to be two of the diagonal struts, since we just placed the, let's say, horizontal ones off of the main vertical support. Go. All right, what is this? Two of these yellow clips. One blue 2x2. One white 2x1. Tan 2x1. And two of the gray clips. I keep looking up at my wall, which is like 3 feet that way, like a foot past the edge of the desk, and seeing a shadow of one of the cables going up to the light source, actually. And I'm seeing that shadow of that cable cast on the wall, and it looks kind of like a water damage spot every time I catch it out of the side of my eye. And I'm like, oh god, what happened? Why is there water damage? And then I notice, again, for the 5th time this stream, no, that's still the shadow of the cable. I don't know why that's happening. Why I can't. Maybe me now talking about it out loud will get it through my subconscious that no, that's not water damage. It's just a shadow. You don't need to worry about it. Traumatized from the flooding? Maybe. like I've been in places with water damage before. The house my parents used to live in 3-4 years ago had several sections of the roof that would leak, so they kept trying to fix the roof and kept having to replace the ceiling. So water damage is not uncommon in my mind, but it's still something that needs to be dealt with. Wonder what all these red quarter circles are supposed to represent. If they're just guides for helping us build, or if it's supposed to be something inside the ship. Alright, now we get these cool swingy arm things, which means we're going to be putting things at weird angles. So this one goes out kind of like this. Oh, these quarter circles are so we can fit these hinges here. That makes sense. But we put 2 on each of the horizontal struts, and I'm wondering what those are for. This one goes here, and this one goes out like this-ish. I'll figure out angles later when I'm attaching it to the thing. There we go. This goes here. Yeah, and then the tile will go off by 1. Just hang off the edge. Alright. Can do. Alright. These are... oh, they're opposite corners. That makes sense, because now we're just going to make the mirror ones for the other 2 corners. Alright. So, these go upright. This one will attach to here. This will attach to the blue piece. And then the base, I guess only these black pips will attach. And they attach to the end of these gray L's. Yeah, that lines up. Is everything on? Seems like it. Yep. Okay, so the red tiles here are because we've got overlap with the gray tile, so we can't put a piece with a pip there. But we still want some support. We want this to be able to push down on it with no issue. And I guess they had red curved tiles already in the back. So that makes sense. Alright, then on the other side, where I assume we attach it to this blue and this gray. Yep, and then, yep, same situation. Okay, the top two are in, and the bottom one is not. There it goes. It's very weirdly shaped right now. Alright, now the other two, I assume. Yes. There we go. Stepped away for a minute, but back. You didn't miss anything. Well, I don't know how long ago you stepped away. We attached the diagonal things, and now we're making the other diagonals. These pieces are relatively interesting to build once or twice. 6 times is a bit much, but you know, sometimes you gotta do it. It's like the roof of Rivendell. This is not as monotonous as the roof of Rivendell. But like, it's a big ship, yeah. And I understand the need for these supports. I guess this isn't quite like the roof of Rivendell, because with that, you could kind of zone out and just get into a rhythm and just do everything. With this, there's enough different step by step that you can't just do a repeated thing over and over. I guess one of the things that's that I'm thinking about also is this is awfully complicated and has so many pieces for something that will never be seen again. It's going to be inside the ship, and you're never going to see it. So, okay, and then, oh right, the tile. Right. Alright, now we've got these, and they go in the other corners. Alright, so again, it's on the blue, on the gray, and on the light gray last two. Those are the only connection maps. There we go. There we go. Big spider looking thing. It doesn't quite actually look like a spider, but okay. We have this, like this. Two of these go is that on this black piece here? The black piece, the blue piece. You give me another angle? Yeah, you do. Okay, that actually helps. This seems like a weird time to do this. Oh, we just put those black pieces down. Okay. So we're locking this diagonal into place. And the same thing for this diagonal. No, we didn't just put that down. We put that down last stream. I think it was bag 21. These are the pieces that are holding the L's. So I think it should have told us to do this before this bar that's blocking my finger was in place. Alright, and then what was the other thing? We need to take this with this, and this goes down there somewhere. gonna set that aside. We're gonna do the other one because I can see that where that one goes better. It goes like, no, like this. Yeah. Okay, so it's lined up with the outside edge here. But it's going like this. Okay, so I think it's going on top of this black piece, the hinge piece. That makes sense. So then go there. Does that make sense? It does. Great. So then on the other side it would go here. Alright, then we've got 4 of these rounded corner 3x3s. And these go on top to lock those. Wait a minute. Yeah, to lock these in. There we go. Alright, now we're building 4 of these double ramps. I think that's the rest of the pieces from these bags, other than a spare 1x1. There it goes. And then these go on the diagonal ones on the bottom. They stop right there. Yep, so just like that. And those lock the bottom in place. Because these gray pieces are those L's that we snap them into. There we go. Bag 22. Which is not a large bag, so I'll do it now. Alright. Oh, we got a yellow arm. Just one, though. Alright. Take one of these long things. We're only building one of these. There's a lot of 2x4 tiles in this. Which is good, because that means we're building some exteriors instead of some interiors. And I'm going to have a lot of fun with that. Put all these small gray ramps on. And then we need small lighter gray ramps. Small ramps of various gray. Alright. That just goes on the front. Like that. Sure thing. Okay, so that's going to be a hole that we're going to be able to see into and see this black piece here, because that's the corrugated black piece, so it'll look like a vent of some sort, is my guess. Oh, more ramps. Not done with the ramps. So many ramps. Could call this thing a skate park for how many ramps are on it. Ramp City, heck yeah. Spin that around so you can see it. Although you probably could. I couldn't tell. Oh, okay. Oh, more stickers. Oh, they're going on the top half of a 4x4? Why would they do that to me? Why? We have all these 2x4s. Why? Okay. At least it's the top half and not like the center of... That was annoying. Use these to balance it. It's sticker time! Where's my center? Alright. We've got these stickers that say NCC 1 and 701D. Now, if I put them on backwards, it'll be a totally different ship. The 701 DNCC-1. There we go. Okay, that looks good. That looks fine. Yeah, they're lined up. There's just a huge gap because it's two separate pieces instead of a 2x8. How do I lift this thing? Here. Oh, I gotta zoom out, sorry. It's just not snapping down easily. There we go. Alright, we need a whole bunch of other pieces too. So these go like this. These tiny tiles. Let's just line that up on the bottom there. Go. All right. So this bridges this gap here. We just work our way down, I guess. Covering up these holes. Alright.
Let's go.
Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Ooh. There's more. Of course there's more. Alright, let's work on this side. We've got these long pieces. And then above it, it's another one of these. That one. This one. And this one. And on the other side, it's this one. There we go. Now the bottom. Here we go. Didn't miss anything. Nope. Okay, this red piece that's in the center that I've been wondering about this whole time, it gets to hold that little hook. What's it for? Still don't know. We'll find out, I'm sure. This gets this, so we also get to see that grate there. And then just one of these. I guess we should start with these. Yeah. Because then we can do these on the sides. Crap. There we go. There. If someone in chat or someone in the comments knows, is this area that I'm building here with this hook, this is under the saucer section, is this where the captain's yacht is that we never actually see in the show? I don't have the technical manual. But the idea that there's been plans for a captain's yacht that just never happened is a little fascinating. I think that might be what's on the bottom here, but I don't know. I know Star Trek Voyager also had a plan for a captain's yacht, and it was very prominently on the bottom of the, I guess not saucer section, but whatever that top section is called. This is under the saucer section, correct. Yeah, this is the saucer section, but upside down. Like, it was very prominently displayed on the Voyager model. And then, like, season 4 or 5, they needed an idea for something faster than a runabout. So they, I think it was like Tom Paris cooked up, hey, I made a cool new faster version of our shuttlecraft instead of using the captain's yacht. They just totally neglected that part of the model. He didn't need to convert an old shuttle. There we go. Is that the end of the bag? It is. Oh, we get a captain. Speaking of captains. Alright, I'm going to take a break because I need to get up and stretch. I'll be back in just a few minutes. We're going to open bag 23 and get this man his tea. Stick around. And I'm back. Hi. Building more of the Starship USS Enterprise. And right, we gotta open bag 23 here and rescue the captain. He's in here somewhere. I can see his arm. Alright, I paused there while opening the bags to express my disappointment that They just made me put stickers on that said NCC 1701D, and here's a giant piece with it just printed on. But, I mean, this is probably going to go on the top, so I guess that's... I'd rather this one be the printed one if one of them's going to be printed. Anyway. This captain only has one expression because they can't hide the other one behind his hair. He is stern. His coffee is in a dual molded piece here. There's a clear mug. I should zoom back in. There's a clear mug with a brown liquid. Except the base of the mug is very tall. Zoom back out. And the text in the book just says, it's not Janeway, definitely not coffee. Oh, right, it's tea. Of course. The text in the book says, Captain Jean-Luc Picard always prefers his beverage to be tea, Earl Grey, hot. Which is true except for that until that season 6 or 7 episode where he fell in love with one of the scientists who convinced him to stop drinking a drink with caffeine at night. So then he tried different herbal teas. Okay. I guess I can go back to the wide shot here, since most of what I'm doing is going to be large pieces. This makes more sense, I think. I can zoom out as far as I can, which is there. No, I'm going to zoom out. Let's do this. Whoops. Let's see my mouse. There we go, totally fine. Absolutely professional. I gotta flip this whole thing over. We're not even attaching anything to that hook yet. And the whole... Okay, there it goes. Let's separate some of these larger pieces so I can group everything up smaller. We got a giant 6x6 tile here. All right. These bridge this giant gap here, which is good. It means good that there's a giant hole in it. It means it's going to be lighter than solid bricks. There we go. Did I just switch that over with this? I did. Cool. Alright, a long light gray piece. Oh, spin it around, because now we're looking this way. Were we looking this way before? We were. I built it upside down, but that's fine, because everything went where it's supposed to be. This goes here. You like seeing this this plate that says NCC 1701 USS Enterprise, Galaxy Class Starfleet Registry to Boldy Go? Never seeing it again. It's gone. It might as well not exist. But I guess we know it's in there. Ever? Yeah, I doubt that you're ever seeing it again. If I ever take this build apart, I'm not doing it on stream, that's for sure. Alright, there we go. Okay, fill in these gaps. Oh, we have a lot of 2x4 tiles again. Oh, this is the piece that goes into that hook on bottom, so this is good. I'm gonna have to put the last sticker on here. Alright. Nope. Already did it wrong. Go this way. I need the tiny little gold bar shaped pieces in plain gray. There we go, that one's gone. I'll need 2 more of those. Here's one. Here's another. That's where those go. We can do all these. There we go. Anything else? That's good. Alright, then we do the same weird corner stuff as before. those. We need more of those. And we need these ones. Okay. This one goes here. And oh, we need more tiles down here. Here. There we go. And now we're building more of the shuttle bay. I guess we start with this tile that goes here. It's the only thing where I think I have a reference for where it is. Alright, this goes here. Get some 2x2s. I'm gonna bring all these small pieces down to where I can grab them easily. We need the 2x1 grates that are just fantastic. 1x3s. Yep. We haven't seen these yet, this build, I think. These 2x2s that are cut at 2x1 angle and with half pips. Oh, why is this camera? Okay, it's fine now. This camera was very delayed for some reason. Gray 2x4s. And then a 2x6 down the center. I guess it makes sense that we'd see a lot of these. They give us an angle to work with that when we're trying to build ovals out of straight pieces, it's going to be more useful to have many different angles. Nope, this side. What is this? Oh, these are cool. It is a little weird that they're not having us just place these two first so that we have a frame of reference. But, hey, whatever. Figured it out. Alright, we gotta attach the horizontal vents to the bottom of this 6x6 plate. And then this goes on here. Oh, okay. It's so we can remove the whole plate and see the shuttle bay inside with its tiny shuttle. These are the shuttle bay doors. Yeah, that looks good. So if it should look like that. That looks really good, actually. I like that. You know, I'm gonna do that for a sec. There we go. Now I have a potential thumbnail for YouTube. Sticker time. Oval shield marks the location of the captain's yacht, which was never used in the series. The book answered my question. It's weird to be adding this now that we don't have a stable place to set this down. Oh, I'm balancing it on that one pip. Okay. Hey, you're not getting close-up cam for this one. I want a very clear view from my end. I don't want to screw this one up. Besides, I don't have anything nice to clip this piece to. This piece kind of sucks. This piece very sucks. Hold on. You know, I do have something to clip it to. There we go. Perfect. Oop. A Type 15 shuttle pod hides the safety pin for the primary hull / saucer section. This is what I was talking about. So we're making a shuttlecraft. Done. One shuttlecraft. And this goes through it like this. We'll put 2 spacers. And then I'll make sure I orient this piece correctly because this does not rotate. This goes in like this. And then a silver bar on one side. And a 2x1 on the other. Ah, we formally get to attach it. And then this shuttlecraft pin. Oh, so this goes in here and it hovers. Oops. It's supposed to go like that because it's like the shuttlecraft is still flying in. And then when you want to detach it, you pull out the shuttlecraft. And now it can detach. That's cool. It's a little weird that it sinks too far. Is there supposed to be a spacer under it that I missed? No. What if I put a spacer under it? Now it's too high. Okay. What if I get out a saw and carve a spacer in half? I guess I'll just do this until it is flush. There we go. I like it. Bag 24, huh? It's almost 8 o'clock. Let's see. 24. So we got 7 bags left, which is enough for 2 streams because we get through 3 to 4 bags per stream. I think this is a good stopping point. Do it like that. Trying to get another possible good angle for the thumbnail, but I got no idea. I don't know what I'm doing until I see it. Alright, that'll be enough. What a ship, yeah. Can you imagine if it looked like this in the show? Just these big empty sections? That'd be weird. Thank you everyone for watching, I appreciate it. If you want to help me out, do all the free things like follow, subscribe, leave a comment, blah, 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 you know. Coming up on stream on Wednesday, I am finishing up 2D and Top D, which is a very unique puzzle platformer where you switch dimensions and the person who's walking on a 3D plane gets to help the person who's walking on the 2D plane by placing blocks and everything. It's very cool. I'm going to finish that up on Wednesday. On Friday, I'm playing more Cobalt Core. Going to finish a hard mode run, or a hard difficulty run, which is run number 4. It'll be victory number 3 if I get there, but I'm very early in the run, so we'll see. I might wipe out. On Sundays with friends, we're going to be playing something. Don't know what it is yet. And then more LEGO Enterprise next week on Monday. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all later. Have a good one.